Welcome to class. Today we're talking about Cpanel. Cpanel is the control area of your website. It provides you the ability to view, change settings on your website. So after you've gotten a domain name and a hosting, what you do next is to log in right into your Cpanel. When you purchase a hosting and a domain name, if you're buying not free hosting sites, it will take sometimes it takes some 24 hours, some 72 hours after you've purchased the domain name and hosting. Then you log into your Cpanel. So logging into your Cpanel, all you have to do is to go to the email that you used in signing in for the hosting and domain name. But if you're getting it, if you want to purchase a hosting and domain name, I can do that for you. All you have to do, when I'm done, I'll just send you the details in case you want a hosting from me. So you go right into your email. You go to your email, then you see the URL of this website here. Then you see this view accounts in client area. You click on it. This is for the free hosting that we got. This is how you're going to. So this is it. All you have to do is click on control panel. Okay, and your control panel opens up. So this is the Cpanel of the free hosting that we've gotten. So I want to show you a Cpanel that I purchased. I want to show you the Cpanel that I purchased. As I said earlier, so if you've purchased the domain name and hosting, all you have to do is to go to your email and get your login details. So you put in your username and your password and login. Okay, so this is the hosting. This is how this Cpanel looks. This is how the Cpanel looks. Let me show you. This is the file area of this free hosting that we got. Let me show you the file area of this one. This is the file area. This is the file area of this one. This is the database area where you can create your database. Here, this is the database area. You're seeing it. They are the same. Just some little changes. This is the domain area. Here is the domain area. They have domain, add-on domain, subdomain. Here too they have add-on domain and only subdomain. Then here your email, where you can create your email and forwarder. Then webmail. This one right here. This is the mail area of this website. You can create a mail, create a forwarder, autoresponder, and a lot more. Track delivering, and this one has more feature than this one because this is a free hosting. You don't expect them to give you all the things you need. So another thing I want to show you is this here. If you've gotten a hosting the first thing you should check is very important is this padlock key. This padlock key that you're seeing here. This padlock key that you're seeing here. Connection is secure. This is very important in website creation, because if users are coming to your website and your website is not secure, it does not say well about the website. So website has to be secured. For instance the user is putting in details, his or her details on your website, she or she has to be assured that the details are secured, and this is the only way that she will be rest assured when your website is showing this padlock key. So this is it right here. But on the free hosting that we gotten, it does not have it. The free hosting does not have it. So if at all we log into our, let me show you. Look here now. This is the free hosting. See here, not secured. You're seeing it. If it's secure, it's supposed to have a padlock key here, but it's not secured. So you can't get that on this free hosting. But since it's for practice, you can go ahead and use it. But if you're creating a website for a client, you have to get a hosting that has CSL, this padlock key. So if you've gotten a hosting and it does not have this thing, all you have to do is to get it on your Cpanel. So let's go right into it. You go here and you type let's encrypt SSL. Okay, this is it. So if a client comes and say they want SSL for their website, they are going to be charged up to 20,000 naira just to do this. All you have to do is just go to this place, click on issue, then you come here again and click on issue. If you have done this, it will take up to 20 minutes before the SSL will show on your website. But since I already have it, that's why it's taking time. So let's just go back. So another thing that is similar to Cpanel is what is called the webmail. So webmail, copy your username. Let's go to a new tab, /webmail. So this is the webmail of your area of your website. So all you have to do is to go to your Cpanel and create an email account. So create info at D2 digital marketing, set password. Okay, you copy the password, copy it. Once you've copied the password, you paste it somewhere and create. You can see creating email account. Okay, success, you created this. So what to do now is to go to the webmail, put your password, the one you copy, then go back to and copy your username. Copy, go back there and paste it. Then you log in. So what you do when you get to the webmail, you click on this open my inbox when I log in, then you open. Good. So this is the email we just created. I want to configure my mail, so you go to settings, identities, click on this. So you check you put in your display name. When you get messages from these corporate organizations like UBA, Access Bank, and you see on the message Gmail messages, the Access Bank, this is where they set it up from. So I'll go ahead and set mine. Once you're done with this setting up, then you save. So it has been saved. So you go back to your mail, just like your normal Gmail, you can send message. So I want to send a message to gmail.com. Subject testing mail, testing mail. Then you write what you want to send. Hello there. how are you doing today? Then you send. So the message has been sent. So let me go back to my mail. So this is my mail. You can see the message here. This is it. This is the message we just got from here. So this is how it works. Another thing I want to show you on the cPanel is autoresponder. Autoresponders. This is it here. So you come here. For instance, you're into digital marketing and you sell things online. You might not be online all the time to reply messages. So autoresponder is a great tool that you can use to get to people even when you are not online. So all you have to do is to create the autoresponder. So you click on add autoresponder. This interval here, you make it 0 every time. Every time that a message comes, it replies automatically. So you put in the info from the subject welcome to our page. Okay, then you send what you want to respond. Maybe somebody bought something and you're selling something online, maybe a course or something, and you want the person to immediately the person pay. They should send you the screenshot of the payment on this email, and when this mail come, you might not be online. So this autoresponder is to get to them and tell them that you've gotten the payment. So just like you're appreciating them, thank you. Your payment has been received. So it starts immediately, stop never. So you create. So autoresponder has been created successfully. You can go back and create so many autoresponders you want to create. So let's check out what we just did. So I'm going to go to my mail. Okay, I want to send message to info. Yeah. Subject payment. I have made the payment. So you send. So go back to our mail and refresh. Okay, see the mail here. This is the mail. I have made the payment. So we're going to check if the autoresponder has helped us to send a message back to the client. So go back to our mail. So this is it. Welcome to our page. Thank you, your payment has been received. This is what autoresponder does for you. It is very simple and it's a great tool for digital marketing. Even if you're employed somewhere, these are basic things you should know that keeps you of great value. So these are important tools that you should know. If you want to delete the autoresponder you sent, you can as well delete it from here. This is it. You can delete. Yes, delete autoresponder. Yes, autoresponder has been deleted. So it's very, very easy. So another tool I want to talk on is what on the email is forwarder. Email forwarder. Maybe you have people under you in your company and you want to send an email, just like, for instance, like bank now. A bank wants to send a message to the whole manager in all the states. You don't expect the CEO or the person in charge to start sending these messages one after the other. So what they do is they create forwarders. You go to forwarder, you add new forwarder, address to forward, info, forward to email address, the email that you want this message to be forwarded to. Anytime you receive a message on info@d2digital.com, the email you want to be receiving, maybe sometimes you might not be able to come to your webmail. So if you're getting the messages on your normal Gmail, it will be very easy for you. So you set it up, gmail.com. So this is it. Then you add forwarder. This is it. Any message you send now will be sent to this email. So this has been created. So all we have to do now is to check. So I want to send an email to info and let's check if the forwarder is going to send it to the new email. So go to compose, send to info at D2 digitals digitals.com. So subject forward. Okay, testing mail. Subject, I want to get a hosting and domain name from you. Send. So message has been sent. So let's check out. Refresh. Okay, let's go to the mail. Okay, here. Let's check if the message was forwarded to this email. So you can see this is the mail we forwarded to our Gmail. I want to get a hosting and a domain name from you. So this is how it works. Great and very simple. You can go ahead and delete it if you don't want the forward any longer. Delete forwarder. And that is all. The mail that you have created, you can also delete it if you want to delete the mail. Maybe the person you created the mail for to be handling the website, maybe if it's a workplace, the person is no longer around or is no longer working with people, you can just go ahead and click on it and delete. Yes, will be deleted permanently and delete. So your email, your account has been deleted. So that is all about mail and webmail. So go ahead and configure your mail if you can. Then we'll go back to our Cpanel. Let me show you some other softwares I want to show you. So File Manager is the area of the website where all your files or your documents are saved. This is where all your files, your website files are stored. This is where it is, the File Manager. This place you can create a database. This is your website's database. You can create a database for yourself. Okay, another one, this is the domain, add-on domain and subdomain. Okay, add-on domain. Add-on domain, you can use add-on domain to add a domain to a hosting you've already purchased. Let's say, for instance, you want to create another website for another purpose or for somebody, but maybe the client that you're creating this website for has not given you money yet, or you want to do the work and show the person first. So what you do is you can create another domain inside the hosting you've already purchased without getting another hosting without going out to go and purchase another hosting. So you can use the hosting you already have, and you can get a new domain from there. Then subdomain is the domain you already have on your website. This particular domain that I have here, if I want to create, okay, let me show you subdomain. You can create a subdomain here. Let's say, for instance, I want to create on this my website, maybe I want to create a blog that will be blogging on. I can say blog. So you see it here. This is how it's going to show, blog.this. So all you do is to create, and the subdomain will be created. Once the subdomain is created, you can also delete the subdomain if you no longer want the subdomain. So another software I want to show you finally before I close Cpanel is a software known as the Cpanel app installer. Cpanel app installer is just like your phone Google Play Store, where you can download apps you can use on your phone. So you click on Cpanel app installer, and it takes you to the apps that we have on the website. These are builders on the website that you can use to build your website. This is WordPress, this one. These websites are used to build different kind of website. This website is the kind of website I used to build Naraland. This one for this PHPBB for website like Facebook. But for what we want to create, we're going to use WordPress. So you click on install. Okay, you click on install. If the website that you're creating, this is the first time after you purchase the domain, this is the first time that you're installing a builder, WordPress builder, there should be nothing on this in directory. Make sure there's nothing there. Then your password, you create your password. The password that you're creating, make sure you don't forget the password, because that's what you're going to use to log in to the back end of the website that you're creating. But if, for instance, the hosting that you've got, you already have a WordPress installed under it, and maybe you want to create another website, you can add an indirectory here. An indirectory is just one word. So let's say you want to create another website under this domain. So you choose an indirectory domain that you can use. Maybe I can just say class, or I can say sales. Always written in small letters and is just one word. But since that's not what I want to do, make sure there's nothing here. So you go ahead, make sure you don't forget this password. Copy the password. Oh, it's encrypted. So copy it, then you go ahead and install. So once you click on install, it starts downloading. So you wait patiently for it to finish downloading. One of the feature or characteristics of a designer is patience. Always be patient for what you're doing to finish installing. So this is it. This is what we just, congratulations, the software was installed successfully. So this is the URL to the front end of the website, and this down one is the URL to the back end of the website. So let's open this in a new tab and open this in a new tab. This is it. This is the front end of the website. This is the front end of the website, and this is the back end. This is the back end of the website. This is the back end of the website. So what I said about installing another domain inside the hosting you have already, let's go back to blog. Install class. Password pass class. Then you come down and install. You wait for it to finish installing. It has finished installing. So you see it now. You see the URL here, /class. The back end here, /class /wp /admin. This is how it is. Let's open this in a new tab too. This is it. You're seeing it now. This is the one we just installed. So you can install a new domain inside the hosting you already have. Then you go back to your WordPress, click on it, and it opens. This is the feature of WordPress and why website is used. Website allow you to use plugins and themes. So these are the domains we just installed. So if you want to delete these ones, you can delete them. Remove installation. Okay. This is the only one remaining. If you want to delete these two, you can also remove this. But I don't want to remove this. So go ahead and do all this from the beginning of what I've shown you today do that and check out the Cpanel so you get familiar with some of the software that are there.